It's so bright. So I set the lights up. I don't know what this looks like to you because I can do stuff in post, but it just seems so bright. I mean, I've been on stage before, so I know there's that weird sense of having so many lights, but I guess maybe because this is just my house, having this much light on me, it just seems insane. And just so you know, this is from me I was just outside. I went out for breakfast and got some groceries, which is the only thing really content-wise I have in this podcast. I just wanted to check out how well the lights work. But I did take some footage over by the wharf, kind of like the one that I did during Pedalpalooza, and I had the exact same breakfast. I had oysters, and then I went to Kirawan's for fish and chips, only this time I had a snake bite. So it was a little bit different. And at Rappahannock, instead of an old-fashioned, I tried one of their daiquiris, which was good. It wasn't as good as the old-fashioned was, but it was good. So then I walked around, and of course there were no concerts or anything going on, but there were a lot of people out because it was nice. The fish market was booming, and a lot of people were out, buying seafood, and there were some, I caught some interesting footage, as I'm probably putting it up here right now because I don't want to break and give you this stuff. But it was fun. It was fun to be out. It's clearly spring here now. There's not even a whisper of winter left. And, the birds are out and the squirrels are out. And it's just nice to be fully. I don't like those transition periods. I like winter. I like spring. I don't like that transition period where it's neither of those things. So anyway, this is just a brief. Oh, you know what? Not so anyway. Let me shut my mouth, because I have a really short thing to do here. And this is a follow-on to something I got and I unboxed already. This is another Chris Fox book. It's Six Figure Author. And I got it because it's really short. And, if I could make, I make six figures, but not doing what I like. If I could make six figures doing what I like, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? It would be wonderful. So I just thought I'd get this because maybe the guy has some, here's the thing. I know that these guys who know how finances and marketing work have stuff that I don't have. So, I'll give him a chance, see what he has to say. And I might get to the end of this book and be like, whatever. Or I might be like, wow, I hadn't thought about that. I already did have a couple of revelations about a book that I'm editing right now, which I won't go into those. I want those to be presented more organically. But just a lot of the things that John and I in the Two John Sci-Fi podcast had been talking about the future of publishing, and I finally realized that what I was doing with the thing I'm editing, the fiction I'm editing right now, I was not incorporating what I learned into how I was going to present that particular story. So I'm fixing that, and maybe I'll get into that at a later podcast, or just for now, like, subscribe, share. I know this one wasn't so substantive. It was mostly a technical test. So I might even call it technical test, so that people who are looking for real content, better content, well, if they're looking for better content, they're probably going somewhere else. Well, we'll see what I call it. Cue the end music.